Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Bungle Collects. In this episode I'm going to be going through £250 worth of 50p pieces and try and find the rare and valuable ones, the ones that are worth more than the 50p that's stamped on them, hopefully worth a fortune, and more importantly I'd like to find something to help fill up my solo book. So I've been pressing on with this for quite some time now. I need a Kew Gardens, Olympics, just unsurprisingly, basketball, cycling, football, which I've never found, goalball, handball, judo, pentathlon, rowing, shooting, volleyball and wrestling. But other than that, I'm in pretty good shape. We've got, I have got everything up to and including the Queen's Jubilee, although the Pride coin is now officially in circulation and coming through, no two ways about it, coming through from post offices and things like that, so I will need that, although I won't get it in this bag. This is the 20th of September, dated 2022, from the Rock Hard Northern RBS Haydock Cash Centre. So the Pride coin only started hitting post offices on the 25th of October 2022. I've seen quite a few bags of on Facebook groups and obviously through you guys and that, through your Facebook posts and things like that. I've seen quite a few coming through from the post office, and they've been dated rounds about the 20th of October. I think I've seen one for the 16th. I think that's the earliest bag that I've seen. So any bags dated from the 16th of October onwards, I've got a chance of having a Pride coin in, and it looks as though they are all going to come out through the, well, I say all, certainly the first tranche of them are going to come out to the post offices. I'm sure that's because there's going to be 5 million of them, I believe. They'll start coming out through the banks in big batches, but it won't be long before we start to see them in these coin hunts, because they'll be into, oh, nice. We'll be into. They'll be in circulation, people will be spending them, and we'll go through the cash system of the UK, end up back in a cash centre getting bagged up into these plastic bags and ready into my grubby mitts. So we've got two wonderful bunnies there in them first two bags. The one on the right is worth 50p, so will always be worth 50p for as long as I know, because there is nearly 20 million in circulation. The fella on the left there, Sir Flopsy Bunny there, he's worth about a fiver, even in circulated condition, because there's only 1.4 million of him. So what a difference a year makes. And that is a cracking top of the pops, top shelfer, super duper find. So that's a good start. 2 bags, only 2 commemoratives, but from a value point of view, that Flopsy could well be the plum of the hunt. We may have already peaked, but let's see how we get on. There's a 2011. That's an Olympic on the way. Will it be the football I've been crying out to find? We have found a football on the channel. Lady M found it on our 50p hunts that we do during the week. But that went in her book, sadly, because we have a book each. I haven't been able to find one. Let's see, is today the day? It's not the day for football, but it is modern pentathlon. Not one that I find very often at all. Probably value-wise, an absolute minimum of £2, possibly even 3. It's in reasonable condition. The swimmer's got a little bit of a mark on his cap there, which is a shame. But other than that, that is in pretty good nick, considering it's 11 years old now, you know. And even the mark doesn't really, I mean, yeah, I suppose you can see it there, but it gets hidden in his cap because it looks like it's a, it could just be a coloured cap, you know, like just a Speedo colour with a doofer dangler on. Yes, and I need it as well. One for the book. Absolute stonker. Fair one, woolly bear one. What is good as well is that one, I've got loads of bags to go, so I've already found a gold find, top of the shop's top shelfer in the Flopsy, and we've got an Olympic and one for the book, so that is a cracking find. So excited. That's gone straight in the book. Yeah, so what does bode well is these dated bags of the 20th of September. I've got 2 more bags of the same date, and Lady M and I will be going through both of them bags. You may well have seen them, let me think. No, you probably won't. It'll be the ones that'll upload on Tuesday and Wednesday this week. And I think it bodes well. I think it bodes well when you get an Olympic in a bag. There is dictionaries. That is only worth 50p and will only be worth 50 pence. That is a high mintage. Is it 17 million, the dictionary? I get a little bit rusty these days on mintage figures without my other mat. But, as I was saying, I think it bodes well because, yes, you might just be a complete random Olympic and that might be the only one we find out with the 3 bags we've got that are dated that way. But at the same time, someone could have cashed the collection in, paid it in at the bank or or a post office or whatever, or just spent them in a shop, I guess, and all end up back in the cash centre. So they're all kind of in the tub together. And of course they're going to get mixed up as they go through the big, like I imagine the big hoppers, big vats of coins. That's a rough life. But I think the fact that you've got one and then you've got other bags of the same batch, if someone had cashed them in, then you've got a chance of finding some more. That's my view anyway. That is absolutely battered. That has certainly hit some water and it's got a bit rusty and a bit slimy. Either that or this coin has had a night in with Jeremy Toadboy and he's slimed it. I don't know, because we know how slimy toads can be, / frogs. So anyhow, right, let's press on. If you don't know already, just to remind people that the PO box is now sadly closed. So please, no more letters or postcards or anything to the PO box. I've closed it. It just wasn't paying its way really. It costs. There's a Victoria Cross. The medals there. Another high mintage Victoria Cross. That's 12 million. So that's a super duper high mintage that. So yeah, it costs over £400 a year, about 440 give or take, the PO box, and it just doesn't pay its way in terms of costs, I guess, because obviously it's great. I mean, I absolutely really do appreciate everybody who sent something in. It's created some great content, and of course people have sent us some wonderful stuff which I will treasure for a long time, probably forever. There's Girl Guides. It is the 2010 one, 7 million worth mintage wise, so just 50p. It is a 2010 because I saw that date when I'll show you anyway. There it is. Quick as that, just like that. I saw that when I was turning the coins over. So yes, I'll absolutely treasure the things people have sent in. But obviously it was set up predominantly for content, for people to send things in and give people shout outs and show them any coin prizes or news that they had, or anything they wanted to share, or shout out their own YouTube channel or Instagram Doof and Dangler, and talk about what people have sent in. But it's really kind of dried up in the last kind of year or something. It's been on the last knockings for a while, so I've closed that. And don't worry though, I'll be reinvesting that £440 somewhere, and probably into a coin collection or two, which is all channel content, of course, because I do it once a year. I give people my current the current status of the coin collection, how many that I've got, and it has been somewhat thinned down this year. Lady M's fault for her faulty car. That's another tale of Peter Rabbit. So yes, I've had to considerably thin it down, although hopefully by the time I do it's usually February, I do it on the anniversary, in and around the anniversary of the channel creation, and I've been able to build it back up again, because I have gone a little bit crazy, I suppose, recently. I was telling members on the last live stream, so channel members, if you want to become a channel member, you get an exclusive monthly live stream with Lady M and I. Little plug there, 99 pence a month. Other perks as well. Benjamin Bunny, that'll be one of 3 that we're going to find. What was I saying? So yes, I was telling the channel members that, and I was showing people I've purchased 4 sets of Olympics circulated sets, because I wanted to reach a target of a certain amount of sets. So I got them at a reasonably good price, so I bought four of them. And then I bought the uncirculated, the bunk set of the Olympics in its folder. What else have I... oh, he's a Benjamin Britten. What else have I bought? So Poochington, if you can hear him, he knows. He's telling you all. What else did I get? I bought some snowman stuff that had come out, although I have tried to cancel that order, so I'm just waiting to hear back whether I've cancelled that, because it's maybe a stretch too far, the amount that I've spent recently. Sherlock Holmes, that's a nice coin. I do like, definitely growing to like that more and more as time goes on. So yeah, I bought a Silverman. I bought a silver-proof snowman coin, the coloured snowman coin, and the bunk snowman coin from the Royal Mint. And that came to £105, including the postage. And I got a bit carried away because Lady M likes Christmas coins. Oh yes, that's right, yeah, I've just remembered. So I got a bit carried away, and I kind of thought to myself, oh, I'll get them for Lady M, and you know, she likes them, and really I was buying them for myself, I suppose. And it's yes, I spent that much money on other coins recently. I'm trying to cancel that order. It hasn't been dispatched yet, and I think you can return them even once you've bought them off the Royal Mint. Obviously, you've got to pay the postage. So yes, so the other thing is I bought Lady Emma a set of Christmas coins. Oh, there's Sir Benjamin again, Benjamin Bonnet. There's 2. Will it be 3? There's a Brexit. We'll pull the Brexit out there. The exit from the European Union. Such a boring coin. Oh, there's another Go Guides from 2010. Yes, so I've bought the Guernsey this year, 2022 Guernsey. Ah, nice. Scouts, little mini set. Girl Guides and Scouts. I'll put that girl one at the top because it's got a lot more shiny, a lot more luster to it. Nice little flurry of commemoratives there. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so Guernsey have brought out a Christmas set. I think it's 5 or 6 coins in it. One of them's a robin, and Lady M loves robins, so that's what really drew me to it. It's in colour. I know she likes the colour because she likes the. She got the colour. Come on, my brain's not working. Winnie the Pooh set, so she got all 3 9, 3 from 3 years in a row. So she likes the colours. And then the extra bonus was, hang on, excuse me. Bloody hay fever or whatever it is. Sorry, Jude, but that was only quiet. What was I saying? So yeah, so the final bit was the fact that there was less than 1,000 minted, so they're only doing 1,000 in colour. So I thought I can't, or 950 or something, and there was 10% off if you got in early. So I thought I'm going to get them for Lady M. So that was another 60 quid. So yeah, I ended up spending about £700 on, or 600, something like 650 in a short order. So I've sold a few coins to channel members to help recover some of the costs. And I've showed them, I didn't talk about them. I will in a minute, to recover some of the costs. But yeah, trying to cancel that snowman order. Bring it back down to, I was going to say a reasonable level, but not really. I've just got to be carried away. Hey ho. I suppose we all do it from time to time. Alright, so let me finish this bag, and then I'll just show you what I found in the last few bags. So I was talking there, I thought, cause I always interrupt when I'm saying talking, and maybe it gets a bit disjointed. So Diversity, another Brexit, a 2017 shield, the lower minted shield, although it's not in very nice condition. It's got a few marks in it. I'll put that back into circulation. And we've got a Queen's Jubilee coin there, and it's lovely to see them coming through as well. I do snaffle them away in my collection. Be interesting to see whether they do release all 5 million, or whether they've already been released. They were going to, before the Jubilee and before the Queen passed away, they did announce they were going to circulate 5,070,000 of them. We know that 2.3 I think million it is have definitely already been released. 2.2 or 2.3, I can't remember. But just over 2 million have definitely been released. Have they released any more? Not sure whether there's another dictionary. He's not sure whether the Pride coin will skip over it, whether they're trying to get them into circulation or not. Another one. Sometimes they do pass over some of the coins that are already minted, so they'll push to the front of the queue a coin that they want to get out, or whether they haven't minted them all. Who knows? We'll find out at some point. There's Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, so another Beatrix Potter. I do like to see Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. She's highly minted, 8.8 million. She is only worth 50p, but I like her. I'm a fan. 2020, there's another diversity. I think all the diversities are out there. The 10 million of them, 10 million diversities, 10 million Brexits. I think they're all out. The amount of them that we get through is phenomenal. 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 Who knew you were going to get a little bit of a blast of the Muppets there? Oops. And a bit of dropsy as well. I hope you enjoyed that little short interlude. Who knew I had a trumpet on me or a trombone on me there, just by the side. I do actually play the trombone / trumpet. Something like that anyway. I'm not entirely sure what it is called. It might be I don't think it's a cornet. There's the Battle of Hastings. We don't have the Battle of Hastings. First time we've seen it in this hunt. Don't see it all that often for its relatively high mintage. So yes, you might not know that I do play the trombone or something. I'm not entirely sure of what it's called. Is this bunny number 3? No, it's Tom Kitten, and he is dirty. Dirty. Yeah. So those of you that remember the Lurpak advert, there was a little Lurpak man. I think his name was Douglas, and he used to play the trombone, and so basically I taught him. I taught little Douglas the little what's he called again? Lurpak man. Is this 3? No, it's another Tale of Peter Rabbit. I taught him how to play the trombone, so not a lot of people know that. If you remember the advert, it went something like this. I'll just show you there, like that. And what would happen was he'd play the trombone, and the person who was enjoying the Lurpak spread would then put him in like a glass or something like that, and it would then you wouldn't be able to hear him. His little trombone would hit the sides, so it would like ting on there. But yeah, one of my little secrets there, little unknown fact. And if you were watching this, you know something that not a lot of people know. If you think about all the people in the world, not many people know that I play the instrument that Douglas from the Lurpak advert. And I taught him. And if you don't know what I'm on about, do Google him. I don't know, just put Lurpak Douglas or Lurpak advert, Lurpak trombone, and there's another Brexit, and you'll see what I mean. You'll see Douglas there. There's a few facts like that actually. Some of you may well be old enough to remember when the £2 coin, the 1996 £2 coin was released for the Euros, the old style base metal. Last bag, by the way. The old style base metal £2. And you might remember the post office advert that had George Best in. And I think it was basically I can't remember whether it was like plug in the coin was released or plug in the euros. I think it was a post office advert. I'm not sure. But what George Best did was because obviously he was a master, and there's another 2017 Shield that is not in very good condition either. That'll be going back into circulation. So obviously he was a master on the football field, but he was also able to have a £2 coin and flick a £2 coin right the way across his hand like that. And I taught him how to do that as well. I won't show you now because I don't have a £2 on me. Well, I do in my solo album, but anyway, this has gone on a little bit. No one wants to. I'm sure we don't want to see that. So maybe it's another day. So yeah, 2 fabulous facts. So I was pretty close on the Benjamin Bunny challenge. I got 2 and I said 3, so that's close enough. I'm going to declare myself the winner there because that's pretty good. Definitely honourable mentions to 2017 Shields, although they are mucky, so they are just going back into circulation. Definite honourable mention to the Queen's Jubilee coin there. But I think the plum has got to be Flopsy. Nice condition, £5 worth of coin. And say, hey, if you haven't got one, keep checking your change. I'll go to the post office and banks and try and get hold of some 50 pences and see whether you can find Flopsy as well. Right, that is me all done. One for the book. Oh yeah, what am I on about? This is going to have to, what am I talking about? This is going to have to be the plum because it's going in the book and it's another Olympic ticked off my solo album. So eventually I will get there. I'll have every 50p and every £2 that you can find in circulation will be snaffled away in this solo book of mine. I'll get there one day. Right, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you in the next episode.